That was really fucking creepy. I'm so sorry. That is not the first impression I wanted people to see of me. I'm so embarrassed. Jesus, help me. Please go away. Oh, this is Scar. Say hi, Scar. Say hi to all my followers. Say hello. But hi, I am Victoria, that unofficial Disney princess, and I'm going to answer all your lovely questions. All those lovely 12 questions that I got. And excuse my hair because I look a mess and it's like midnight and I don't really care what I look like because I'm fabulous.
Your shirt adds on to it.
What?
Your shirt adds on to it.
The fabulousness of my shirt. Oh, in the meantime, I'm going to be watching Pokemon at the same time. So, because Netflix rules. But, I'm just going to read the ones that I got at the moment. So, this is from Anonymous. I saw A Song of the South at 14th, and the best I can tell you is that it's the story of a former slave who works and lives on a plantation. Apparently, the movie takes place in the Reconstruction era and tells stories to the children there. It's not overtly racist. Instead, it's extremely insensitive and cliche. And hang on, Brock is distracting me. Remus plays a role of a good nigger. Sorry. I don't think you meant any harm by adding the movie, just as I feel Walt Disney didn't mean much harm in making it. It's just wrong, though. I mean, there's really not much I could say about that, because, again, only thing I knew about it is that Splash Mountain was based on the ride, so, not to mention I've never seen it. So, I mean, I guess it's just going to be one of those things I have to see and make a conclusion to. But, I mean, quite honestly, this is such a iffy topic for me, because, I mean, yes, slavery happened. It did happen. It still happens. Not with black people, mind you, but it does happen. But, I mean, more than likely, it's not gonna offend me or anything like that, because, I mean, it's like, that was just how it was in that time period. Just like, you know, Gone with the Wind's one of my favorite movies. Scarlett O'Hara owned slaves. I mean, that's just how the time period is. Can't change that. It is what it is. And we're gonna move on, because I'm uncomfortable. Okay. Oh, and by the way, my sister is filming. Say hi, sister.
Hi.
Yeah, she's like 14.
15.
Oh, shit.
You suck at remembering ages.
I do. I've been very forgetful today. I forgot my phone and my wallet.
No, that's sad.
Today. Okay, this is from Hufflepuffs, who I love because she's like one of my favorites. So that's your shout out. How are you so awesome? Well, I wake up and I just am. Next question. Okay, from
Everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome. What in the world is this URL? Okay, I'm gonna try not to butcher this shit. Ferocious Brocious. God forgive me if I.
Sounds about right.
God forgive me if I butchered that shit. I probably did. How many times have you been to a park, resort, or cruise? Okay. I've never been on a cruise because I'm iffy about being on boats for long periods of time without any access to communication to the outside world. So, yeah, that concerns me a lot. So I've never been on a cruise, although everyone's been talking me into going on one.
Thanks a lot, Titanic.
It wasn't Titanic. Well, honestly, that's kind of an overrated movie to me. But, yeah, Titanic ain't had nothing to do with it. Resort, we're gonna move on to the next one. Park.
Dot.
As far as Disney World as a whole, before my CP, I only went once when I was 8. It wasn't with my parents, it was with my aunt and like a youth group. And I only have like really 3 memories of them, and none of them are fucking good. One memory was me being like dragged on a fucking haunted mansion against my will, even though I was like kicking and crying and screaming because that was the age when I was literally afraid of my fucking shadow. Well, actually, no. There was one good memory. There was one when it was like the Lion King show there, and like I would think it was Fantasyland, and apparently I was like really special because I sang all the songs really, really loud. And the third memory is me not being able to sleep for the whole entire trip because I was afraid the hitchhiking ghosts were actually gonna follow me home. So yeah, there's that. Next question from Anonymous is, how can I neat up my DCP resume? I really want to go, and I know it wouldn't be all fun and games. I would work it out with all my heart. I just need to get out of here, you know? He and or she, I fucking feel you, because honestly, that's one of the main reasons I did a DCP was to get the fuck out of here. Because there's just nothing in Baltimore except gang violence and shootings. So, advice for a DCP resume, I would say volunteer work and retail experience. If you can get retail experience and volunteer work on there, it's a done deal.
Ed, Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.
You shut the fuck up. Oh shit, hang on, something popped up. God damn it. Another Anon said, so feelings on Pocahontas 2. I have no fucking problems with that movie at all. And I don't know why everybody be bitching about that movie for accuracy. Because, you know, for a fandom that's really anal about fucking accuracy in Disney movies, the one movie that was actually kind of accurate, they kind of bitched about. Because she ends up with John Rolfe. I'm just saying. Not in that specific way, because of course it's a Disney movie and it's romanticized, but that's besides the point. I don't got no problems with that movie. I think it's fine. Blah, blah, blah. The end, blah, blah, blah. Moving on. Okay. Crazy Over Disney said, okay, I have a question for your video. What's the biggest change you would make to any Disney movie? I don't know, Sunny. What's the biggest change you would make to a Disney movie? What's the biggest change you would make to a Disney movie? I don't know if I would make any changes to a Disney movie, really.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't think of any changes until I actually watch the movie and pick out the smallest things.
Yeah, that's kind of how I do. I have to actually watch the movie.
And I look at the smallest details and be like, why did they do that?
Right, like that's really how I work when it comes to changes. It's just like, I have to be watching said movie. Like, I don't expect it to, like if it's based off a book, I don't expect it to, like, anally go off the book. Because, I mean, for example, Hunchback of Notre Dame, do you really want that actual book to actually be in a Disney movie? I don't think so. You read Hunchback of Notre Dame? Did I let you hold my book?
No.
You read that willingly?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. What happens at the end?
I read. This was elementary school. I don't know.
They made you read Hunchback of Notre Dame in elementary school?
Sort
of. Are you sure? That's not an elementary school book.
It was like a little book report project thing.
That's not an elementary school
and
book.
That was kind of like the only one left, so I had no choice.
Did it have pictures in it? No. Was it a big book?
Yes.
Victor Hugo?
Yes.
What the fuck is happening to the American public education system? Okay. Dueling Sons said, for your Q&A, what is your favorite memory from your Disney college? Oh, this is Miss Disney Dreamer. Hi!
Hello.
Hi! I didn't realize it was you until I got to the end. But,
she has said hi twice.
Shut up. I'll say hi as much as I want. Damn, I have so many memories from my DCP, honestly. I think the main one that sticks out, what honestly isn't even like a Disney, like something that happened at Disney. It was my first trip to Universal. And me and my friends Patrick and Taylor were going. Patrick had already went. I don't think Taylor had went yet. But we went to, we had to wait for my friend Taylor to get her ticket. So me and my friend Patrick were just roaming outside the ticket booth. And we saw like all these cameras and like 3 photo booths set up. And we went over to look. And we saw all these celebrities. It was like,
I wasn't told the story.
Oh, you weren't told the story. Okay, well, you get to enjoy it, too. So, it was Dennis Rodman and Little John. And we were like, oh, my God, what are they doing here? Like, it was like the cast of Celebrity Apprentice from 2013, I think. So, the guy was like, yeah, if you sign these papers and blah blah blah, you can take a picture with all of them. And we were like, are you serious? So we ran over and got our friend. We was like, get the fuck out of line. We can get that shit later. You need to get in this line. So, it was funny because my friend Patrick was wearing his a Star Wars weekend shirt. So they made him take off his shirt and then gave him my Universal shirt for free. It was so funny. So yeah, we met basically the entire cast minus Bret Michaels and I think like 2 other people. Like, I gotta post those pictures like sometime tomorrow. They're like great. We met Little John, LaToya Jackson, Penn from Penn and Teller. What is his name? It's in my brain. It's in my brain. It's in my brain. Anyway, it's like some big rock star. Like, his name is...
That was the thinking process.
His name is in here somewhere. Like, I almost had it, and then it just fluttered away. But, let's see. Next question. Oh, but yeah, it was just a fun time. And then Universal was fun, too. Like, Harry Potter World was just extremely cramped for my liking, but I still liked it. The Marvel part was nice. Still liked it. Like, it was Universal wasn't bad. It was different, but it wasn't bad. I would go again. I am going again, actually, in October when I go visit my friend in Disney. My friend Patrick, actually. Okay.
Hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick. Pleopods of Passion. Oh, wait, that's not for this blog. We're going to ignore that one. Okay. Kidum09 says, hey, I'm thinking of doing a DCP next summer. Well, that's going to be an issue because there's no summer programs for a DCP unless you're alumni, and even then it's at Disneyland and you have to be invited. I wasn't invited, so the struggle. But anyway, about how much did you make after paying for groceries and housing? Like, how much pocket money, or in my case, money to put in savings, did you get? How much money did I have after? That is funny. Funny. I didn't have much left afterwards, to be quite honest. I probably had... broke. All I can say is, thank God I got paid every week. Because, oh my God. Maybe it was just my pay rate, or... I mean, I was getting enough hours, but it was just like... From what I remember, I would probably bring home like maybe minimum 160, 170 a week. Like, the struggle got really real. Not saying it's gonna be like that because, I mean, I do know some people that saved. It's really hard to save when you're getting paid basically minimum wage. And I'm just saying, honestly, I kind of think I'm crazy to want to do another CP again when I get paid like a $10 an hour at my current job. To go back down to an $8 job is just crazy. Another non says, I have a question for you. It's another DCP one. How was your experience in the DCP? Where did you stay? Where did you work? Are there any DCP blogs you recommend? Let's go one by one. My experience was wonderful. Had its ups and downs. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't be trying to do it again. Where did you stay? I stayed at Chatham because it's the best place ever. Where did you work? I worked at Hollywood Studios, Outdoor Foods, and I did Fantasmic occasionally. And are there any CP blogs you recommend? Not right as of right now, only because I don't follow any CP blogs because it depresses me. Next. Zebra Struss. It's a zebra and then SRUS. So if you recognize yourself, I'm sorry, I couldn't pronounce that shit. Who's your favorite Disney horse?
Horse.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are things I don't really think about.
Milan's horse?
Milan's horse. We're gonna go with Milan's horse. There we go. We're gonna go with that one.
Wait, I have a better answer for that one. Angus.
Yeah, Merida's horse. Merida's horse is better. I retract my last statement. Okay. Who was your favorite side character or sidekick in Disney? the Stepsisters. Because they're just funny as shit. I fucking love them. Okay, Christy does Disney. Hello. If you could only ride one ride ever in all of your Disney visits, what would that one ride be, and what is your favorite hotel? Well, I only ever ride one ride ever, every trip, and that's the Great Movie Ride, because it's fucking the Great Movie Ride. So, although I didn't get to ride it my last trip because the Star Wars weekend's fireworks were going on when I wanted to get on it, and then by the time they were over, I had to go to Fantasmic, and it was the last show of Fantasmic, so by the time I got out, the park was closed, and that was my last park day, and I was fucking depressed as shit.
Mine would be like Big Thunder Mountain or
you know what? Funny story about Big Thunder. When I got on Big Thunder, it was like 7:00 in the morning. I was with Disney edit girl and her fiance, and they were like freaking out for some reason because we were like in the cars, and they were like, "Oh my god, that's them. Let's just pretend this is the side." And we're like, "It's them. I'm like, "What are you talking about? Who are they?" And they were like, "That's the girl from Austin and Ally." And I'm like, I don't watch Disney Channel, so I don't know.
I even like that show.
You don't like that show? Well, I don't like Disney Channel, so I guess we both worked out.
I haven't watched Disney Channel in
like yeah, years. And they were like, "Oh my god, it's yeah, them people." But yeah, I digress. It was funny, but the ride was awesome. What is your favorite Disney hotel? It's a tie between Grand Floridian and. I don't know if she's gonna say that. Port Orleans French Quarter, only because Grand Floridian makes me feel like I'm a peasant. So when I get, like, my goal is to just own that bitch.
You should get married there.
It's so cliche to get married there, but it's so pretty on the inside.
Polynesian.
I don't want to get married at the Polynesian.
No, I like Polynesian.
I like it too. I don't want to get married there. I gotta live with that for the rest of my life. Okay. Prince of Wind says, "Hiya. So I've always wondered this. Which Disney princess do you love the most? But which one do you think is most like you? I feel like you meant to write one thing, but it turned out another way, but it's okay. I think I got what you're trying to ask. It's still going to be Tiana. Only because I work hard like her. Not saying like because of race I look like her, but I pretty much do look like her in my opinion. Not trying to be conceited or nothing, but like we just basically have the same characteristics and personality.
Work ethics.
Well, that went with work hard. Okay, and last question. Aww, that's when we all say aww, because no one else wanted to ask me questions because I'm not special. And I want to watch Pokemon. So, loved you at once upon a dream. Hello. She says, for Q&A, most inspirational Disney character for you and why? That's a good one, actually. I think
they're all inspiring.
They all
in their own way.
They are all wonderful and special in their own way. You are correct, Sydney. My cat. My cat is inspiring.
Oh, she just woke up.
My cat. My baby. Hello.
I would really have to look at the movies in order to pick one.
Yeah, go away, because he doesn't love me right now, because I just woke him up.
Let's not get that on camera.
Ew. I don't want to say Tiana, but I mean...
Merida.
Well, I mean... I'm going to have to say it's a tie between Merida and, Tiana. And why are you, like, zooming in on my look here?
Because I can't lean back anymore.
That is unfortunate. But I'm going to have to go with a tie between Merida and Tiana, because they both have qualities that I like. So... well, since no one loved me and sent me any more questions, that was it. So, yeah.
Ciao for now.
yeah, I mean, if you got any more questions, oh, and announcement. I don't know if you saw my post, but I made a calendar for next month, the month of July 2014, and basically it's going to be a day for like 2 movies per day for the entire month of July, where we just celebrate those 2 movies and anything you like about them. It took me like 2 fucking hours to make the fucking calendar because I'm so not good at editing shit. So, yes, it took me 2 hours to make that piece of shit. It doesn't look like 2 hours of work, but it was 2 hours of work. So, you're fucking welcome.
I'm surprised nobody asked you your favorite movie.
Well, it's kind of quite obvious when telling what my favorite movie is.
Princess and the Frog?
Someone asked me why I liked Gaston, though, and I was just like, why not? I don't think that was a really good enough answer.
It really wasn't.
Like, now that I'm thinking about it, it wasn't really a good enough answer. But, I'm sorry. That probably was a serious question, too. Shit,
I didn't know Tuck Everlasting was a Disney movie.
Mhm.
I read that in elementary school, too.
I did, too. But yes, I digress, though. But yeah, so, I did it now, so that way, you know, if you miss a day or something goes wrong, you can just put it up in your queue, and then it'll still be there. Like, you can still participate in a way. So you got, like, just enough time, like, to celebrate your day. And I tried to take everybody's requests and just get everything included. Because at first I tried to get all the movies in one day, but then I realized there's only so many days in July. So I was like, alright, let me double this bad boy up. So, yes, I see you. But, yeah, so, that was really it. I think that was all I had to do, and I'm gonna watch Pokemon now. So, yep, I will talk to you later.
Toodles.